This is Newswatch at 5:30 with Teresa Kashuba.
Good evening. Welcome to Newswatch at 5:30. I'm Heather McCullough. This came out of my body through my feet this morning. On tonight's show, we'll visit the Kawartha Natural Health Clinic for a vitality assessment and an ionic detoxification foot bath. Hence, this lovely bottle of toxins from my body I'll be giving away later in the show. Just kidding, of course. On What's in Blue. One of the most ancient human endeavors is art. Anxiety, depression, headaches, joint pain, muscle aches, fatigue, immune weakness, and even a runny nose are just a few of the symptoms that are signs that your body could be toxic. Avoiding disease and maintaining vitality may require a regular detoxification routine. Jeff shows us one way to eliminate harmful toxins.
So Heather, today we're going to do an ionic detoxification foot bath, and what I'm going to do is get you to put your feet in the water.
Okay.
And this is just regular, everyday water.
Nice and warm. Okay.
And it's got a little bit of sea salt in it.
All right.
And so what we do is, as we put it in, the machine is applying electrons into the water. We're putting about 14 volts and about 2 amps, roughly about a 35 or 40 watt light bulb of electricity in here, and we're boiling the hydrogen out of the water.
Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Okay.
Now when you boil the hydrogen out of the water,
yes,
water has to be hydrogen and oxygen, H2O.
Right.
So we're creating a hydrogen deficit in the water. All the acids that are circulating in your body are hydrogen-based compounds. And so just like when they gold plate or electroplate a ring, we're pulling the acids out of your body, through your feet, as your blood is circulating, into the water. And as the time goes by, you'll see that this will start to change colors.
Oh, okay. So this is going back to like Science 101 and that whole osmosis process of that exchange in the cells. Is that, am I right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
It's fascinating how well it works. And so
this actually will draw from every organ in my body?
Yeah, as your body circulates the blood around, it will obviously make things happen. And as if whatever's going on with your health situation is toxin related, it's going to relieve those scenarios.
Now, a lot of people who detoxify use, things that they drink or take or whatever. How different is this? How does it?
That's a very good question. What is exciting about this is when you do all the other cleanses, you have to force the toxins through your liver and kidney. And you can get a healing crisis, you don't feel well, you get sweaty, or you get joint pain, those types of things. What this does is it pulls it directly out of the bloodstream into the water. And so you avoid all the negative side effects of a regular cleanse.
Ah, so that's pretty pleasing to a lot of people. Now, how is it? Does it do as much? Does it do all of the organs of the body?
It does everything.
It does everything.
Yeah.
So what are we seeing right now?
What you're seeing is the water starting to turn color. Now, if we were to run the machine a little bit, of the color would appear naturally because we have water, we have salt, we have electricity, we have metal. And so we'd get a small yellow color, kind of like a white car with a rust stain on it. But as time goes by, you're going to see all kinds of things starting to float in the water. You're going to see grease. You're going to see all these things, and that is you.
Oh, lovely. Well,
or was you.
Let's just let this run for a minute then and see what comes out of me, shall we?
Okay, anytime.
Okay, Jeff, this is getting really nasty looking. I can't believe
it's all you.
Yeah, that's great. That's super. Lovely. Okay, so what are we seeing here?
What we're seeing, as we're about 2/3 way through the process now, we see that the brown color indicates to us liver and joints. Right? And you see a little bit of a green tinge in the water around your ankles there.
Yeah.
That could be construed as the gallbladder according to the chart.
All right.
And the orange would be joints.
Okay.
Situation with your joints.
And it looks like nasty all around the...
Yeah, around the bag you see the grease that's coming out because the toxins are held in the fat tissue, and so when it pulls the toxins out, it's bringing with it some of the whatever it was attached to.
Well, if it's bringing fat tissues out, that would make me very happy.
Yeah, we won't publicize that one.
Okay. Now, how often do you have to do this? Is treatment enough to clean out my body, or
What
are
we
looking at?
recommend is 10 treatments, normally about a week apart. And the reason we do that is it's like a dump truck. If you had a dump truck with a load of gravel in your driveway and you took away a wheelbarrow load, one treatment would be great. But there's obviously a storehouse of toxins there, and so you want to get a momentum, you want to build up momentum, and 10 treatments seems to be the magic number where people really start to notice tremendous differences.
And how often should you be doing this in a year, let's say, or like when should you be thinking about detoxing your body?
Most people will do a spring and fall detoxification.
Spring and fall detox.
Yeah.
Now, let's just briefly, just before we go, we do this because our bodies are getting toxic from...
Well, there's so many situations nowadays with toxins because our foods, our water, our air, you think about the amount of chemicals that are in existence now that never used to be in existence 25, 30 years ago. Everywhere we turn, there's something that our body isn't designed to handle, and so we have to address it.
So this is an ongoing process.
Yeah, it's a lifelong process for longevity.
Newswatch at 6 is next.